Hello, happy Monday. Hope you're doing well. Happy to be here today sharing this meditation with you. As we move into this summer season, it can feel like the energy around us is moving very quickly. The energy of summer is expanding and exciting. There's lots of opportunities to feel joy and to be in motion, but we're also called back to the quiet and stillness within to balance that energy. So finding the time to offer to ourselves to nurture that space is so important. It's also important for us to connect with the sensations we're feeling, both within and all around us. So, again, as we move into this summer season, let's take this opportunity to connect with how we feel, with what's going on in our body and outside our body, how we're reacting to the things inside our body and outside our body, as well as the mind. Are we excited and planning? Are we resisting? Are we feeling still the need to be quiet and still within? Or are we looking for that energy to move us through this summer season? So today we'll just practice noticing. We'll practice connecting, giving ourselves the opportunity just to be with whatever is, with whatever feels good, noticing what may not feel good and what we're pushing aside in order to do what we think we should be doing. And as always, I'll give you time to just explore on your own and call you back at the end. So let's begin. Closing the eyes if that feels good. And just noticing your body, where you're at in it today. Perhaps we invite some length to the spine as we sit up nice and tall, already feeling that sensation of creating space, opening the chest and dropping the shoulders down, loosening our grip on our face and hands, and taking the breath in with intention, feeling the chest expand and letting it out slowly as we drop deeper into the stillness of this moment, into the present, into ourselves. Breathing in again, feeling that air from outside our body entering inside our body, creating space, and letting it out, bringing that internal environment back into the world around us, back into the space that we take up. Breathing in again, noticing where the mind is at. Is it busy or quiet? Accepting it however it is. Giving ourselves permission to allow ourselves to be, meeting ourselves just like we would a friend as we let the air out and settle into the comfort of this space that's familiar. Allowing your breath to return to a rhythm that feels good, that continues both with your knowledge and without your control. Remembering you can return to the breath anytime you feel the need to reconnect, if you've grown distracted or feel lost in this meditation. Remembering the breath is your anchor to the present and to yourself, ever present. And as we turn our intention deeper into our body, into our mind and energy, continuing to notice what comes up, what feels good, what feels maybe foreign to our intentions. What is your energy doing today? Perhaps you were just outside in the sun or preparing yourself for your day, going through the motions or taking some time just to notice what's going on around you. Whatever it was, just reflecting back on the steps it took you to get to this moment and what you allowed in, what you pushed aside, what feels good and what maybe doesn't feel so good. Not judging, just being aware. And thinking about what it is that we would like to happen today and in the days and weeks that follow. How do we want to move about this summer season? What are we called to do? And what is our body called to do? And maybe those two things aren't exactly the same. Maybe they are. We're using this space to notice and connect with that internal wisdom that gives us the answers we seek. Are we called to action, to feel the air and the world around us as we move excitedly through the summer season? Are we also called to rest and relax and find the yin within the yang? Can there be a balance between those two? Can we cultivate quiet and stillness while we are still moving and expanding? What is it that we need to find that balance, to feel comfort, to feel like we're honoring ourselves and our intentions? Perhaps you would like to picture yourself in your favorite summer spot, doing your favorite summer activity. Imagine that you're there, feeling the sensations, hearing the sounds, tasting the foods or the air. What's the temperature like? What sounds are you hearing? What sights are you seeing? And what are you doing? What are you being called to do this summer season? What is it that brings joy to your heart? And can you find stillness even in that joy? Joy is emotion, joy is an emotion that often feels very active and expanding, but it can also feel like a warm hug and love, something we can just fall into like a huge beanbag. Can you picture yourself feeling the expanding energy of your favorite space and also the quiet stillness of that warm hug in your heart? And remembering the sensations that you're feeling in that favorite space. Can you bring that with you into the rest of your day? Can you keep that warm hug in your heart and that joy even when you're doing the things that you may not want to be doing? And can you remember that feeling when you're making choices on what to do, when you have a choice? Can you decide what you want to do based on your intentions and that feeling that you want to have? Looking at the calendar, the weeks ahead, choosing when to expand and when to rest. Inviting joy to be your guiding light, honoring what it is that you truly want to do, and remembering when there are obligations and things that you must do, that you still have that soft beanbag to fall into internally, that you continue to cultivate this quiet space within, perhaps remembering your favorite summer activity, letting it give you hope and comfort, knowing that nothing lasts forever. You could always return to this space that we're cultivating here, remembering the breath as the anchor, remembering the warm hug around your heart as your comfort, trusting that you know what's best for you. I'm going to give you a few more moments to explore on your own here, acknowledging whatever comes up and practicing returning again and again to the place of comfort. And taking in a deep breath, noticing once again the external world coming into your internal world and letting that exchange occur again, letting the air out, inviting in some gentle movements as we prepare ourselves to re-enter into the rest of our day. But remembering again the sensations and visualizations that came up here today, the thoughts, the feelings, honoring what comes up when we dedicate time just for ourselves to notice and to be present. And taking a deep breath in and feeling love and gratitude for ourselves for this time, knowing that we are doing, even in this short period of time, something that's so good, something that we deserve, something that we can return to whenever we need to. Remembering we always have the breath, we always have that space in our heart that we can fill with that joy or whatever feeling we are having. Know that it's okay, that things are going to be okay. Remembering this as we move through our summer season. Taking in one last deep breath and letting it out slowly as we, whenever we're ready, open the eyes. Thank you so much for taking the time to spend with me here today. I appreciate you. If you enjoyed this video, please return again. You can hit the like button and subscribe and follow the link to our Facebook group creating space within, and hopefully look forward to spending time with you live soon in our Zoom group. Once again, thank you. I appreciate you. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. Bye for now.